Who were the Buffalo Soldiers? The legacy they tried to erase. Black military heroes, forgotten valor. Did you know that after the Civil War, black men became the first professional soldiers in the U.S. Army? They helped shape the West, built America's frontier forts, fought in wars most people don't even know existed. But they were never treated like heroes. They were called Buffalo Soldiers, and this is their story. It was 1866, just 1 year after the Civil War had ended. The country was still bleeding, still divided. But even then, black men stepped forward to serve the very nation that had once enslaved them. Congress passed legislation creating 6 all-black regiments in the peacetime army, the 9th and the 10th Cavalry, the 24th and the 25th Infantry. Over time, these units would become known as the Buffalo Soldiers, a name given by Native American tribes who saw in them something powerful, something unbreakable. Their hair, their fight, their spirit, it reminded the tribes of the mighty buffalo. It was meant as a sign of deep respect. These men weren't just soldiers, they were builders. They laid down telegraph lines, they built roads, forts, and railways. They patrolled vast, lawless territories, hunted outlaws, and fought in dozens of skirmishes, including the Indian Wars, the Spanish-American Wars, and even served in the Philippine-American War. But here's the hard truth. They served a country that didn't respect them back. They faced discrimination from white officers, abuse from civilians, and were often assigned the harshest conditions and the most dangerous missions. They were sent to protect white settlers, some of whom openly hated them, spat on them, called them names, and still the Buffalo Soldiers did their duty with honor. They were proof, long before the Civil Rights Movement, that black men could fight, lead, strategize, and serve with excellence and distinction. In fact, 18 Buffalo Soldiers received the Medal of Honor, America's highest military recognition. Yet even with that, they remain mostly forgotten in mainstream history books. They weren't just fighting enemies on the battlefield. They were fighting for dignity, for belonging, for a place in the American story that so often tried to leave them out. It's time to bring their names back. Time to teach the stories that were buried. Time to give respect to the men who helped build this country, even when it didn't build anything for them.